Hey yo guys, this is going to be my Ring of Honor Respect is Earned pay-per-view review. Now, I don't have any notes. I'm just going freestyle on this one because that was single-handedly one of the best pay-per-view I've seen in probably a year and a half, maybe than that. Anyway, so the show started off with BJ Whitmer coming out and cutting a decent promo. Apparently he's not good on the mic, which is... But hey, he's cut a sweet promo challenging anyone. And his opponent was Takeshi Mishima, the current and reigning and defending Ring of Honor heavyweight champion of the world. And the match was a pretty good squash match, but, you know, I did like the fact that BJ got some good moves in. The one thing I really liked about this match was the pace. The pace was so quick and intense, and there was no fuck-ups. Granted, this pay-per-view was back, they could have edited it, but I seriously doubt Ring of Honor did that. I seriously think that was how it happened. Loved the pace, loved everything about it, and I loved BJ Whitmer's frog splash. As Mark told you, I think that was the best frog splash I've seen since Eddie Guerrero from 05 when he won the title, or 04 when he won the title. Any Eddie Guerrero frog splash. But Mishima won with the back suplex driver or whatever it's called, which led to Guinness coming down, cutting a promo saying he wanted this shot. And Bryan Danielson came out then saying that he thought he deserved the title shot since he was still the best wrestler in the world today and held that title for 15 months and beat anyone in that company. And so then Mishima and Danielson led to a beatdown on Nigel McGuinness. Then the next match was Rocky Romero versus Fuji. I don't remember his first versus Fuji. This match, the pace definitely slowed down in it, but it was some serious technical wrestling in there, and I like that. They were going for some mad submissions, like good old school psychology where you work on a body part, you know, like back to the good old days of the Four Horsemen and the NWA. Like, just find a body part and go to work on it. I did like, the one thing I for sure marked out for was Mercedes' kick-ass springboard drop kick. It just caught me out of nowhere, and oh, good God, it was awesome. And then what else happened? I don't know what it's called, but like Romero got Fuji on the top rope and he like rolled through and put him in a big armbar hold. I can't remember what it's called. I don't watch Ring of Honor that much, but that was pretty sweet. And of course, Fuji's coach to coach with Rocky Romero. Oh, remember that he was in the Tree of Woe. It wasn't like he was in the corner like how Shane McMahon does it or the Van Daminator. He was in the Tree of Woe when he hit it, and then Fuji's sliced bread number 2 was just brilliant. It was one of the best sliced bread number 2s I've ever seen, and it gets Fuji the win. Then the next match was the Briscoe brothers versus Claudio Castagnoli and Matt Sydal, in probably hands down the best tag match I've seen ever. Let's just put it that way, ever. Like, WWE TNA, you need to look at that pay-per-view and be like, damn, we gotta work our ass. Mainly WWE. TNA, they kind of got their act together on pay-per-view. But anyway, I'm running off track here. That match, there's so many spots, I can't even tell you what I enjoyed. I love how, God, I'll just tell you the main spot. Springboard Doomsday Device. And Castagnoli had some big moves from the top rope for a big man in his size. It was just impressive. Sydal hit some pretty sweet standing moonsaults and stuff, but, you know, too many to remember, and the Briscoes get the win, and then El Generico come out along with El Generico and Kevin Steen come out. Remember, it's Kevin Steen, people, comes out, and they pretty much challenge him for the ROH tag. And then there's a big brawl, which leads to backstage and in the ring, and it's like, yeah. And then I think after that there was a promo cut, and by the Scrap Daddy or something, I forget. And then I think after that it was the main event. No, it was Delirious versus Roderick Strong, and it was another fantastic match. I mean, the crowd was clearly out of it. The match was damn good. Delirious, first of all, probably one of the best indie stars. He should have been in TNA, like when they had him there. Same with Roderick Strong. These two had actually, like, it showed the build up to that, which I liked because it didn't lose you and like how a serious feud this was. Pretty much the only spots I liked was Armstrong's back suplex onto the ring apron and the pile driver or power bomb onto the steel guardrail and from the No Remorse Corps. So I like that, and Roderick Strong got the win, I believe. I can't remember right now. And then we go to the main event, Or no, I think then after that or before that we had another McGuinness, Danielson and Mishima brawl, and then Kenta came out and got there, and which led to our main event of Nigel McGuinness and Kenta versus Bryan Danielson and Takeshi Morishima. The one thing I really liked about this match was how much the fans are into Bryan Danielson. Like, he'd be in the corner and the ref would break in and he'd just go, "I have till 5," which is, I guess, his catchphrase, and the fans are just like, "I have till 5." I just love that. I know McGuinness and Kenta got the win with Kenta submitting Danielson, and this was the pay-per-view I've seen. I give it a 9 out of 10. Because the only thing I would say that went wrong is you opened with the squash match of one of your wrestlers, and the Fuji Romero match went a bit too long. But other than that, amazing pay-per-view. Anyway, guys, I'm out, so